Is your copy falling flat or feeling meh, right? Like you're either confused on what you're saying or no one is listening. Hey guys, I'm Rachel, your host of the Be Obey podcast. Today, I really want to get into the signs that each human design type goes through when there's a level, okay? And your copy falling flat is a huge sign, but it's more specific into each type. We all want to feel super lit up and excited about our message and our mission and what we're doing, right? And honestly, I think you have to be excited about your message, your mission, and your vision in order for people to be magnetically drawn to you. Because if you're not, you're going to be like, meh, you're going to show up all like deflated. Copy falling flat, right? It's going to feel deflated, both in your body as well as the people that are reading it and watching your videos and your Instagram, TikTok things, right? And before we jump in, I really want to talk about something I'm super excited about myself. I'm going back to my roots. I started in copy and writing copy for people, and I'm bringing that back in a really fun and different way. So I love the process of creating your messaging, and especially when you've reached this point where you've been in business a little while and you've duct taped things together, and now you're like, wait, this is not who I am. This is like piecemeals of me at different stages. I want my message and my brand to be the fullest expression of who I am so I can leave the legacy and the impact I so deeply desire. That's what I want to help you create through copy and branding. And so if you're at this stage where you're like, I want a copywriter, I want someone doing this for me. I'm done trying to do it all myself. I'm done trying to find the VA that's going to be somewhat good at visuals and maybe somewhat good at copy. I want someone that gets my voice. I want someone that gets my vision and who I am and my energetics and can pull it all together into a brand, a message that is so freaking unique and leaves a freaking legacy along with impacting your income and your impact, all of it, right? So if that is interest to you, if you're ready for that brand up level, if you're ready to go all in on this business and be the CEO, take those bold moves, right? We all have to take those bold moves at some point in our business. Reach out to me because I have some really fun things happening and some ways to work together that are going to blow your minds. Okay, back to flat copy and flat messaging and feeling like meh, right? Each human design type has kind of this telltale sign. I've been through it. I have watched clients go through it. I have helped clients through it. And I feel like it happens to every one of us when you reach a certain point. Once you're out of that like beginner phase where you're trying to figure out what it is that you do, you're trying to figure out your confidence, what makes you unique, and have something that's pretty good. You're working with clients, but then all of a sudden you kind of hit a wall. You hit a wall where you're like, I kind of want to burn it all to the ground. And this is a telltale sign for the manifesting generator and even the generator too. You reach a point where you're like, I want to burn it to the ground because this isn't actually what I want to do. You yourself have up-leveled so much that all the things that you've put together in the past, while may have been a part of you and got you to where you are, they're no longer serving you and they're definitely not scalable or going to actually leave the legacy and the impact that you deeply, deeply desire. And so if you're an MG or a generator and you've reached that plateau, we've all reached that plateau, it is time to seriously look at your messaging, especially if you're like, I'm not that excited about it. Like, it doesn't get me out of bed. And, like when you are excited and lit up, all your content, creating funnel, like all the business stuff becomes more playful and easy and like a game, right? because you know exactly what you have to say inside of you is coming out clearly, right? When you're lit up, right? But when you hit that plateau, when you hit that space of, this isn't me anymore. This is an old version of me, especially as the manifesting generator. It's time to relook at the message. And I will tell you, to get to the other side of that plateau, it's number one, looking at, what are you passionate about? Is there something new, or is there a piece of your process already that's like, ooh, I really want to go deeper into this, right? That's that honing of the process. Doing that and then coupling it with a total revamp on your messaging and making sure that it is actually on point with who you are and who you've become and who you're going to be, right? And who you're calling in to be your soulmate client. As you change and up-level, your audience grows with you, right? And the messaging needs to change with it. Now, if you're a projector and you've reached this point in your messaging where you're like, I freaking know I can solve your problems. I know I can, right? Why is no one listening? Why has things suddenly kind of like, it's almost deflated, a little deflated balloon. And so it can feel like you want to go out and be even louder, be even more in people's world and invisible, right? But it's actually doing the opposite. What you need to do is go back and look at your messaging and what your branding is and who are you showing up as? Is that your true, authentic expression? And again, definitely honing in on what that system is and making sure that that is refined to what you want. But it's not, you don't have to go out and be louder or be bolder or be more all over the place on social media. It's refining that message to be truly who you are on a soul level. Then the strategy does the work for you, right? You don't have to be louder. You just have to refine what you've already done. If you're a manifester, and most manifestors, when they get to this point, they've been following someone else. They've been following the strategy. They've been following what someone else says, right? And they haven't truly owned their uniqueness, their unique way of looking at things from outside of the box. They are, in essence, making themselves small. And now the box has, like, they are literally busting out of it. But yet they are a little bit terrified to bust out of the box that has gotten them to where they are. But here's the thing. What got you here isn't going to get you to the next level. So it's looking at, what are you not saying that you really need to say and that really needs to be out there, and making sure that that is infused into every facet of your messaging and your brand, right? Really taking that stand of, this is who I am. This is how I'm showing up, and owning it, right? It's shifting from being that thing that everybody said was going to be success and being your own version of success. Reflectors. Up until this point, for most reflectors, they're kind of offering whatever feels like offering, right? No one really knows what they do. They kind of don't know what they do either, but they create magic when they do, right? And I really want to tell you that you have this beautiful ability to show us how we don't have to label ourselves in any way, that we can truly show up however we want, right? And so it's creating a brand and a message that is a chameleon along with you, right? And creating your own form of messaging that works for you. And it could be pieces from all the different types. It could be something totally unique to you, right? You get to be that chameleon, that mirror to the world. And it's making sure that your messaging allows for that flexibility and that just open-endedness while still being cohesive of, like, this is what you're going to get when you come into the containers. And I can tell you from experience that when you get to this plateau, this point, you can't see the forest in the tree. You really need someone outside of you that can help you point out what's not working, where there's stickiness, and help you refine it to that clarity place, to the place where you have a message that's so fucking you, that you are branded in a way that you are expert, you're positioned to solve problems and be noticed for your expertise as well, right? And I have my own coaches. I have my copywriting help and friends as well to help me see through the trees. Because when you're in business, it's so hard. You're in it. You know exactly what your expertise is. It's really hard to see the bigger picture, right? That's what coaching is for. That's where you hire copywriters to write something for you. And I guarantee you, it would be nothing like that you would actually come up with yourself, right? It's going to be so far and beyond what you are capable of, because that's not your expertise. And I get that. I get that messaging isn't the thing that everybody is good at. I think every entrepreneur needs to know a little bit about it and understand a little bit, but not the thing that you came into business wanting to do, right? You came into business wanting to coach people. You came into business wanting to heal people, right? That's why you're doing the things that you're doing. You're not here to be the messaging person. That's why you hire help. And that's why I freaking love what I do, because I get to support you. I get to come alongside of you and link arms and help you create that impact and that income that changes lives. Not only your life, but your client's life. It's ripple effect. It's fucking amazing. I get so excited about it. So at that plateau stage is really important. It's the question that lingers in the mind of what's next? What do I need to do next? Are you going all in and creating the legacy business that you want and making those bold moves that says, I'm in it. I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm creating the team that needs to support me, right? I can't do this alone. All right, friends, that's today's episode. Let me know if this is resonating, if this hitting this plateau is where you're at and you really would like some support. And definitely reach out if you want copywriting, branding. I am pulling together the most amazing team. I'm so excited for what I'm about to release. It's going to be so good. And if you want to be in the forefront and one of the first people in, please, I would be honored to link arms with you and work together. All right. That's it for this week. Links are all in the show notes, of course. And I hope you have a great week.